What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and you can probably tell by this smile on my face. Anytime I'm in a Blue Heron home, I get so excited because I believe this home belongs in the Architectural Digest, something. This home is incredible, and every time I come into a Blue Heron home, I find something else new that I like. Welcome to the Oasi community by Blue Heron, a Nexus product. This home is absolutely incredible, listed at $4.9 million, and every single thing that you see is included, designed by the lifestyle division, so you could essentially build your home in this community because there are opportunities to build still. I actually, fun fact, I sold the very first home to a homeowner who lives in the community now, and you could build and be their neighbor. So I broke a record. Easy to say because there's only one person here. However, you could be in this community or this particular home for $4.9 million. Everything's included. Without further ado, thank you guys so much for continuously supporting me. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Check out the exterior of this home. Come on, an architectural gem. And then we'll jump right into the property tour. All right, guys, we're at Oasi. I started inside, but I wanted to bring you outside because a couple of things I want to point out. This particular courtyard area is included. However, the front door, this sliding glass door, is an option. So you got a 16-foot slider, really opens this thing up, pockets all the way into the door, all the way into the wall. And then when you come in, you're in this expansive great room combination with your dining room and your kitchen. An entertainer's dream. And one of the things that I would like to point out is that it is a little bit extravagant to have a slider as your front door. However, it's an option. You don't have to do that. You can have windows, picture frame windows with an actual front door. And then you come into this expansive great room where you have the quartzite, you have your linear gas fireplace with the quartzite, large TV, and then this just draws your eyes up with the different texture. You have level 5 texture all the way throughout the house, smooth stucco outside, and then you have these extremely high ceilings. I'm going to go ahead and say it has to at least be 23 foot ceilings, and then all the design options as well. Before we go into the kitchen, another thing I want to point out is how the elevation and the courtyard extends through here, and it comes right here as well. So these sliders open up as well. And I know what you may be thinking, hey, Sam, it's not really practical. You got plants right here outside. But visually, when you walk through the courtyard and you see that, you come through the front door into your expansive living room, and then you look out, you see this extravagant pool that you can't even build anymore. It's grandfathered in. But you have this cool setting that just visually makes you want to come home. It's literally a masterpiece. But let's go to the kitchen. So as we come into the kitchen, you have this dining room table, almost as an eat-in kitchen. You can comfortably seat 10 people here. You have 8 chairs here, 4 on 4, and then you got 2 of the captain's chairs. Whoever sits at the end probably has to pay the bill. You have a temperature-controlled wine cooler with wine storage, and then you have this expansive island, comfortably seating 4 people here. This is a quartzite material. I love how they did that. Like, in theory, an island this big, you need a Swiffer to like clean this thing. But you eliminate that by doing this accent with this rock and then the linear lighting inside of here. Such a cool touch. It makes it more than just a space, a gathering space to eat. It becomes a focal point in the kitchen. Then you have the under cabinet lighting as well. Side-by-side refrigerator, which is sub-zero. You have Wolf appliances, a double oven, and a microwave. You got the different sizes and levels in cabinetry. As I always say, the wrapped vent hood with the flat panel to match the cabinets with the quartzite all the way up the wall. Incredible touch. Under cabinet lighting, again, flat panel with the easy open and close, soft close, 32, 36-inch cabinets, and then the different levels in cabinetry. It makes it feel more full. You have plenty of storage, 6-burner cooktop with the griddle, again, Wolf appliances, large sink, and then the detail that I'm talking about. Dishwasher wrapped in a flat panel to match the cabinetry. Very, very nice touch. Again, level 5 smooth texture. You have a butler's pantry here and a utility door to go out to your side yard. Plenty of storage in the pantry. I love this temperature control. It feels amazing in here. It's hot here in summer, but that little gust of breeze just made me feel good. And all this wine storage. I typically don't store enough wine myself personally, but this looks like a good idea. My wife's Italian, so wine doesn't last long in our house. We don't keep it long enough for it to be on display. Maybe we get some empty bottles and fill it up. Another thing I want to highlight, you got your Crestron system in here. So smart home. If you wanted to, you can program all these, your different lights. You have your shades that are also on remote. You also have your lights that you can say, hey, when I'm away and I'm on vacation, I want certain lights to remain on so my house doesn't look like it's always empty. At night, you forget your phone charger. You want to be in another room. You can go on your phone and say, hey, turn the lights off. Hey, I got a smart panel for me to put my phone on the charge. I don't have to go all the way upstairs when I'm leaving my house to turn the lights off because I can control it from my phone. Game changer. So, speaking of the shades, while we're right here, check this out. Hit a button, and then you got your drop shades on remote. That's what you should expect in a $4.9 million home. Elegantly designed. And then another thing to point out, the sound. You don't hear the motor. Quiet. Really nice touch. Cool features. I'm going to keep talking about those. We're going to come this way. You have dual primary suites. Downstairs you have one, and you have one upstairs too. So now in the primary, I just walked past the primary bathroom. We'll get there, but I really wanted to show you this bedroom. I'm so excited about all these features, if you can't tell. But again, the quartzite, so much detail. And then the stacked stone, that's actually a piece of tile that shows the stacked stone. So these aren't individual pieces of stone, it's a tile, which is so cool. And it gives so much texture and variation, and the depth perception with this coming out just exaggerates the features so much. Then you have your linear fireplace, that's gas, and then the detail of the lighting around the fireplace. Incredible. Backyard access. You can comfortably fit a king size California king in here, which I need. And then you have your seating area as well up front, a bench if you want to put your shoes on, get ready in the morning, beverage center, floating shelves, again, keeping that cabinet coming. And then before we go into the primary bathroom, you can actually see, you have an outdoor shower, but you can see through. Now, without getting too personal, just understand this, for all my married couples out there, you can see through to the primary. I cannot imagine, like, this is amazing. I can look through and see my beautiful wife every single day getting ready, and then I get to lay in bed because she wakes up before me. I wake up before her, but I like to stay in bed. But then I look in and I can see through. She probably wants her privacy. She's probably annoyed, but I think it's cool that she can see through. Now we can go to the primary bathroom. I digress. So now as we come in, you have your toilet room here, double vanities. I love this invisible drain here that just slopes down. Again, quartzite, you got your flat panel, keeping the consistency of your cabinetry. Love the tile choices here as well. And then on the floor, you have a large format 2x4 tile. I love this oval egg-shaped tub. Like, this is too low for me to get in, but somebody can definitely get in there. Someone would really enjoy this. I wouldn't, but somebody would. The car wash for the shower. Like, this is absolutely amazing. Again, the quartzite, book matched all the way up. That shower head is too low. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys, for the people that don't believe me, let me show you what I mean by, like, I'm a big dude. Most people don't understand. Like, I'm in the shower and this is my shower. Like, people really don't believe how big I really am. I'm a big dude, and this just wouldn't work for me. It just wouldn't work. But it will work for somebody. Somebody would really enjoy that shower height. It's beautiful. I like looking at it, but getting in, no. We got California closets. Come on, check this out. Check out this detail. Rudy, feel that? Like, that is super cool.
I like that one too, up in the ceiling.
I know, you got the rope lighting in the ceiling. Then when you come in, you got your soft close. Again, California closets, Shameless plug. I get no kickbacks or anything, but they do such an incredible job. This layout, to me personally, it checks all the boxes. And here's what I mean when you're thinking about designing a closet. You got your valet racks. So now I got my belts, I got my ties, I got my shoes, I got my hats, baseball hats, golf hats, fedoras, whatever you want. You got your pants racks. You got shoes here for my wife. You got her designer bags on displays there. The ones that I bought that I worked so hard for. Now they just collect dust, but she won't get rid of them because you got to have 27 bags. Babe, if you see this, I'm just playing. Then you got more shoe storage here, jewelry drawers. So much detail here. Again, it checks all the boxes. You got your laundry basket that can go here, more storage, more purses that don't get used, more jewelry, all the dangly earrings can go in there, more shoe storage, and then the valet service, throw your coats on, your daily outfits, etc. Such a great use of the space. And again, this is just one of two primaries. So as we go, a couple of things to point out. You're going to see the different tones, earth tones, you got your dark tones, level 5 smooth texture throughout. And as we go to the secondary bedrooms, you're going to see the different elevations and different textures, which I really love. So on our way to the secondary bedrooms, you got your powder room right here. You got your garage entry, 4-car garage. And then you also have the laundry room, mud room area. And as you come through, again, expansive tile. I love the floating staircase with the architectural design behind it. You got this floating staircase, spine stairs with a plant garden. Such a cool design. For most people, my kids, I can literally, my youngest, she would be chewing on this. She's like Bebe's kid. She'd be chewing on the rocks. My other daughter, she would probably be juggling with him. My son, he'd be in there playing video games, I'm pretty sure. But as you come through, you got this bar. This bar is so cool. I love the way that they, again, continuously use the materials, but in different ways. You have the quartzite that had so much movement in the yellow and the orange veining. Then you come to more of a muted, flat quartzite with some movement in it with the veining. And then you have this floating shelves, put your wine on display. And then again, you see that large format tile that looks like stacked stone. And then more LED wrapped rope lighting. So cool. Comfortably seating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people here. 4 if I'm invited because I'm a big dude, we just saw. And then you have this hangout living space. Great for entertaining. Again, large TV, comfortably seating people here, hanging out. And then you have these corner pocket sliding doors that goes out into the backyard. You have this view. And once you go outside and you see the decal out there that gives you an illustration of what it's going to look like with a casita, because right now there's a casita being built. So as it stands right now, it's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. But when the casita is completed, it's going to be 6 bedrooms, 6.5 baths. But great space as it stands right now, and we're going to go into the secondary bedrooms. Another thing to note in this particular home, you're going to have all ensuite bedrooms. So you got the 2 primaries, and all the other bedrooms have their own walk-in closet and bathroom as well. So again, still continue the level 5 texture. You have the dark tones that are brought in here, and just the way that they staged this space, well, not even they didn't stage it, the way they designed and furnished this space, because this is all practical livable furniture. The way that they design this, it makes it feel so inviting. If you're my guest and this is my house, I'm not sure that you would really want to leave. This feels like a resort. Then again, you have your walk-in shower, full bathroom and closet as well. So we'll go to the second one that mirrors this one. Mirroring bedroom, ensuite, different tones, but the same family of tones. Walk-in bathroom, walk-in shower, you got your full shower, and literally, like, again, a guest staying here, you got your closet, you got a bathroom with your sink, you got this spa, this large format tile that feels like a spa is unreal. Like, there's so much design and texture and intention behind each material used. And everywhere you go, I wanted to point this out, every room that I go into and I look outside, it feels like that entrance when we walked into the courtyard and I could see the greenery and the same tones that I noticed outside with the rocks and the textures, the nudes, the earth tones. I get that inside. As a guest bedroom, not even a primary suite. I mean, come on. You got 10-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors. This is awesome. Now, we're gonna go upstairs and you're gonna see the secondary primary, an additional bedroom upstairs. It's only 1 guest bedroom upstairs, so if you have kids, probably this would be a kid's bedroom. If you have an older kid, they could be downstairs. I'm not actually sure if I want my oldest kid with access out downstairs. No, no. This is not parenting advice, but don't put your kid downstairs. So we're on the second floor now. We're in the loft. Up here, you're going to find your loft space. Again, more storage. You have your primary bedroom and then a guest bedroom. Whoever you would like your guest to be, even if it's not your children, a great bedroom for them. Pool table up here, real cool hangout area. I can literally imagine having the game on, go Knights go. The Knights are on their way to win the Stanley Cup. Unfortunately, Miami Heat, Jimmy Buckets, I'm really hoping you pull through, but it's looking like the Joker at the time and the making of this video, Joker's making history right now. Jamal Murray's playing out of his mind, but this isn't Sports Center, so I'm gonna save you guys. Again, really high ceilings. I feel comfortably fit here. So much detail. I do want to point out the different color and textures between not just having an all white building. This is almost like a chalk gray. And then you have a darker midnight gray on the ceiling and then also a darker gray on this wall. And then when you bring in the different nude, muted colors throughout the furniture, it really starts to accentuate the green, the plants, the greenery. It does a really good job. They did a really good job in the lifestyle division from Blue Heron. And now we go into the primary. So as you come into primary number 2, what you're going to notice right behind me on the way, you had an observation deck with a sliding glass door. Again, coming in, you have the 3D fireplace with the quartzite, stacked stone, just continue being consistent. And this design, this format of building is different than any other builder. Again, this is a production home, but it feels so custom. You got your floating shelves with the stained glass, which is also a nice touch. Again, another beverage center. And you have your seating area here. I love what they did on the wall. I'm actually stealing this. I'm going to put this in my next house. You have this textured board, like headboard that's built in that literally feels like it's supposed to be there. It doesn't feel like, it's kind of hard to explain. You just got to be here. You should be here. Next time I do a property tour, send me a message and come do a tour with me. But I love the way they did this. I love the way it feels. I could sleep here. I would sleep so hard right there. Now let's come into the primary bath. Car wash for a shower. Dual vanities on both sides. And then you got your water closet and then another really big room here. California Closets didn't do this. This is more of a personal space because if you didn't like, let's say you didn't like the one downstairs, you could come in, put your island where you want. Maybe you don't want an island. Maybe you want all shoes. Maybe you want to separate it with summer clothes, winter clothes, day clothes, night clothes, party clothes, conservative business clothes. You can design it however you want. The world's your oyster. This format of building is also not known. What you're used to seeing with production home builders, they do the standard shelf with a rod all the way around. And then if you do want to do a custom closet, most people would then have to be charged more to rip that out, or you have to go find your handyman on your own to rip that out, repaint and texture, then have your closet company come in. Not with Blue Heron. They did all the heavy lifting for you by just leaving it out, or you can get it done with them when you build your dream home. Now let's go to the next bedroom. Secondary bedroom upstairs. So if you've been following me, you're kind of just losing track. When we came in through that front door, we talked about the living room, we talked about the backyard. We're in the last bedroom right now. So we saw the primary downstairs, we saw bedroom number 2, bedroom number 3. We came upstairs, we saw the secondary primary. This is bedroom number 5, just in case you're getting a little disoriented with all this coolness that you're seeing. And I'm not talking about my suit, I'm talking about the house. But bedroom number 5, walk-in closet. The cool thing about this bedroom is this one has a door here, but then you also have another door behind me, because if you're in the loft and you have to go to the bathroom, you got a bathroom right here, and you can close these doors so you can get your privacy. So that concludes the interior of the home. Now let's go outside and we'll finish up there. All right, guys, so that's it for this home at Oasi. An incredible layout. And some of the things that I just want to let you know, here are my favorite things that I love about this particular home. All of the tones used. I probably was a little repetitive with that, because what you normally see is homes that are over designed or not designed enough. This one is designed perfectly. I don't think there's anything that I would change. You have this sunken fire pit that we're standing in, but I love the tones that were used, the different elevations, the use of the spaces, because I don't feel like in this particular floor plan that there's any wasted space. I could see myself living in this home, using each space, hanging out in the kitchen on a daily basis, using that space the way that it should be used, daily living, and then their entertaining space, because me and my wife, we love to entertain a lot. We host small groups and we literally enjoy having people over. I love the barbecue, and you have this hangout spot here. The kids love the pool. We have the guest suite, the in-law suite that's under construction that my mother-in-law, my mom would be in, watching the kids so we can go on vacation and get a break. But so many things to love about this home. An entertainer's dream, but also practically useful for everyday living. Thank you guys so much. As always, follow me on Instagram at @TheSamColeman. And for more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. 6,500 square feet, $4.9 million with a lease back for 12 months and a 6-month option when you purchase this home at $23,000 a month to the current buyer of this home. If you buy it, $23,000 a month, Blue Heron will lease it back from you. $4.9 million, incredible home. I love it. I don't want to leave, but I guess I gotta go. I'll see you guys on the next one.